Well, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning and it is very bright. Oh my goodness. And I'm leaving the house. Yeah. So, oh my goodness. So Maddie, I kind of, I told you guys this yesterday, but they have no school in school for the next 3 days. So she's already up and at 'em, and 20 after 7, she's already on her computer doing her classwork. That's one thing I'll say about her. God love her. She gets right in there and does it. I think she enjoys it, honestly, because it challenges her mind. And she's like her daddy when it comes to stuff like that. She likes that. He's back in school too. He's going to get his degree. He's having to do it all online because he's a truck driver. But yeah, bless her heart. So I got to lay in bed. I was going to sleep in an extra 15 minutes because I would have been allotted that time, not having to take her to school. But and make sure she's ready, make her lunch and all that stuff. I just had to make sure it was because she can have a hot lunch, of course, being at home, so that all she has to do is warm up whatever I've got in the fridge for her, and eat a bowl of cereal, whatever, for breakfast. But anyway, because she won't eat oatmeal. I don't know. I made some overnight oats that are so good last night. I need to do that for you guys over the weekend and film that. I like raisins in my oatmeal. I always have. I'm not a big raisin eater. I've never been a big raisin eater. But when it comes to oatmeal, I love raisins in my oatmeal, or chunks of apple in my oatmeal. That's really good too. Anyway, so yeah, so she's already getting ready for her classes, and oh goodness. But yeah, it's Wednesday, so got a lot of listings to do. I just listed Nintendo Lite, a yellow Nintendo Lite. Retails for like $280 something, and I think it's $180 something. What we've got it for. It's not going to last. It's going to go fast. I think he's already listed it yesterday. So on eBay, so it's probably already sold, I'd say, because it's Christmas time. I listed 3 different types of iPads and Apple pencils or Apple pencils. I think those are for drawing tablets, if I'm not mistaken, for Apple. Maddie has a drawing tablet. I think it came with its own stylus type, and I think that's what it is. I don't think it's an actual pencil. I think it's a type of stylus. I could be wrong. I didn't list those. Somebody else listed them, but I think they were in there. Anyway, a lot of tools, a lot of Milwaukee tools and Ryobi tools. Listed a bunch of those. Let's see what else. Of course, now we have a ton of Craftsman tools. We've got that on our Deal Ninja store on eBay, and I think Amazon. So it's Lookout Wholesale. It's all incorporated. It's all one big conglomerate. We've got Lookout Wholesale, Deal Ninja, Goodbye Retail, Comfy Club, and of course, Discovery Outlet, the stores. And they're in the process, if they haven't already, of opening a 3rd store. I'm not sure where. Not in Cleveland, though. They got one in Hickson, one in Cleveland, and I think they were doing one more at another location. But if you guys haven't had a chance to go check out the one on Northley Highway in Cleveland, or if you're in Hickson, Chattanooga area, yeah, go check them out. So every week is something different. It's like a cross between You take a salvage store and cross it with Big Lots. It's like in the middle of the road, but they have everything you can think of, from food, because you know we don't want to list food on cases of sodas that are like really cheap. Like you can get a 24-pack case of sodas for like $8.99 or $7.99, maybe cheaper than that. Maybe it's $4.99. That's $8.99. Anyway, and they have, you know, like protein powders and all kinds of stuff. And then they have like bedding and lights and clothes and shoes and more tools and all kinds of electronic stuff and health and beauty stuff, you know, between vitamins and anyway. I'm not advertising for my store. It's just that I really appreciate what they have to offer because the prices are very reasonable. But now there are a couple things, I'm going to tell the truth. There are a couple things that they have that I know because I look in the food section where I can get it 20 cents cheaper at UGO. But they also have some stuff that's cheaper than UGO, or UGO doesn't carry it. And those of you who don't know what UGO is, that's United Grocery Outlet. There's one in Etowah, one in Athens, one in Cleveland. I'm sure there's some other ones because they've been around for quite a while. They've spread out. Anyway, I bargain shop. That's what I do. I bargain shop. You're a single parent on a budget. A bargain shop. So, yeah. Things are tight, guys. I'm hoping, praying they pass the stimulus that includes checks to the people. I've been keeping an eye on it. Because it would definitely help me out tremendously. Straight shot to the office. Yeah, first thing this morning. I've been listening to Kid Craddock again since Maddie's been in the car, or when they have all their commercials I put on NPR radio. But I do that in the evening when I get off of work anyway. Sometimes they have some pretty fascinating things on there that I didn't know about. So if I'm not interested in what they have to say there, I go find another talk radio show to see if I can. It's interesting to find out what's going on. It's like you guys watching me. I mean, if you're listening to me for one of two reasons. Number one, you find me entertaining and you want to hear what I have to say, or you just got me on for background noise. And a lot of times that's what I do with NPR radio. It's just background noise, I guess. So when I'm not talking to you guys on the camera in the mornings, that's what I usually do. I know what's going on in the world. And I've gotten aware when I get at home, every once in a while, I will, because in the NBC or Fox News, the news channels live stream now their programs. I mean, they have commercials and everything, but they pretty much live stream now. So I'll watch the nightly news here lately just because of current events and what's going on with the re-election and the stimulus package they're working on, and the Republicans battling the Democrats. Is ridiculous, but you know, the COVID cases and all that. I like to know what's going on, and there's a lot of local news that I miss, that I don't watch, and I suppose I should. I can remember growing up, that's what my stepdad used to do. He had to watch the news at 6 o'clock. And then they started having the early news at 5:30. So he would, oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot see. This is how oh yeah, let me tell you guys, I didn't get to tell you this yesterday. I almost had a head-on collision with a semi. I am not kidding. A semi-tractor trailer truck. Number one, because the sun was shining right in my eyes. And number two, because some other truck was sitting still illegally in the oncoming traffic lane. So the semi-truck had to come around him. And because the sun was right in my eyes and it was an area I wasn't expecting someone to come in because they didn't have signs up or nothing, I had to run my car into the ditch because I almost hit him head on. And I freaked out. My brakes locked up. You guys heard it that one day. Right here was where it happened. See, and I could barely see. There's another semi that just came around the corner. I could barely see what was going on. Why are those kids standing outside for school bus? Oh, I bet City still had to go today. I bet you they did. I am the first one here. This has never happened. Well, I'm the first employee here that works in the office. Warehouse workers are pulling up and getting out. Anyway. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I've got to check some messages and drink some of my coffee and slam down some of my oats. I may wait for the oats. Anyway. I will see you guys later. Guys. So, I got a really nice message or comment from my friend Erin. So, Erin, if you are listening to this, you can't see this, but if you're watching this, she gets it. Anyway, I had to put that on there. So sweet. Thank you so much for the great message. I appreciate it. Oh, and I got Brandy over here. She's got her nose stuck up against my glass window giggling at me. Y'all should have seen it. She looked like a little piggy nose. It was like this. She would like this up against the windshield. I always thought it looked like a piggy nose anyway. But anyway, so yeah. So I want to say that. And Beth, thank you so much. So sweet. She says, hello, honey, and gives me little hearts and little emojis. But anyway, so yeah, there's quite a few of you out there that are very endearing. I appreciate that. I've gotten some trolls on here lately that have put like meet girls, blah blah blah, and then it puts like some kind of link. So I've been blocking those people. So if you are one of those people, you will not be on my channel. I will block you every time you come up and leave me messages like that. So don't do that. It's not nice. This is a, I put in it's not for kids, but I don't restrict the age. So anybody can watch my channel. I do let the occasional cuss word slip. And if it is going to be adult content, like on the Halloween thing, I will put that in the title. Just out of respect for those of you who don't want to see things like that, or those of you who do let your kids listen or watch my channel, which I doubt any kids watch my channel. That's not my demographic for some reason. Which is fine. This is not geared towards kids. This is geared towards adults. Yeah. But anyway, I don't try to. Discriminate is not the word. I don't try to isolate my demographics, the people who listen or watch me. I don't think I do anyway. But like I said, you know, if you guys like, Crystal wants to see me do my overnight oats and also some of my veganized meals, which I appreciate that, Crystal. Thank you so much for putting that in the comments. Another lady that watches me, Olive, so sweet, left me the longest, beautiful email. You guys can email me at any time, young40mom@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. Anything having to do with my Etsy shop or anything that I support. I'm not affiliated with anything or anybody right now, but anything that I believe in and support, like nutritionalfacts.org, The link is below. It's a free site with no commercials, no advertising, and all of his videos are free without any advertising. There's no interruptions at all. He offers all this information. It's all scientifically proven information. He only gives scientifically proven, hundreds of, or thousands of studies, people studies, years of studies. If he ever comes up and finds new studies, he will post those. If he ever finds anything that's contradictive, he always checks and sees when he posts those types of things. He'll post, it's Dr. Greger. He'll post things that, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Scientifical facts, but when he does his research, he checks to see who is financing it, who's backing it up, who's doing the study. He gives you bipartisan people who are not supported. Okay, good example. If he gives you information on the dairy industry, or a study on milk or cheese or anything like that, he will give you all the scientific studies that are not backed by the dairy industry or people who support the dairy industry. And the reason for that is so that you can get a neutral territory, someone who's not biased towards a certain thing, someone who's not trying to promote their product. Because, example, the dairy industry is only going to give you studies that's going to support and make them money, because that's what it's all about. It's all about making the money. And the proof is that big name companies like Kraft, and there's a couple of other food industries, are now making plant-based meats. And the reason for that is because there's a new market for it. They're finding that a lot of people are switching over to it to live a healthier life. And so that's why they're generating laboratory grown meat. So number one, it doesn't harm the animals, and number two, it's supposed to be more economical. I don't know. I haven't studied in that, and I don't know much about that and how they're doing all that. I did see one study on it, but I can't really give you the information on it because I'm not sure. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Anything that I tell you about is going to be stuff that I have seen the studies on or experienced it myself, or I can give you links to back it up, like the Mayo Clinic, that one that I told you about, the one I was talking about, MSG. That's in everything. But yeah, and some of my vegetarian cookbooks back when, that were my mom's, because I'm fourth generation Adventist, so we were raised not vegetarian, although most Adventists are either vegan or vegetarian. Clean, the difference in biblically from the clean and unclean meats. But some of those recipes, that's what I was trying to get to. Sorry, I got sidetracked. You know how I get. Some of those recipes have MSG in them. It'll say accent. ACCENT, I believe. That's MSG, which is, and it doesn't, a lot of like Cheetos and Doritos and like that, it doesn't say MSG on it. It'll say monosodium glutamate, which is MSG. So if you see anything with monosodium glutamate, that's what it is. It's MSG. But anyway, or accent. You can still buy it. I think there's a generic version out there. Maybe McCormick's makes one. It's derived from vegetables. It's derived from plants. But it is chemically altered. And it's a flavor enhancer. Salt is a flavor enhancer. If you want to enhance the flavor of anything, your meat, your vegetables, anything, you add salt, right? So it's like, oh, this needs a little salt. I'm a saltaholic, so you'll see I put a lot of salt in my stuff. I try not to over salt, so what I'll do is I'll season my food and then give Maddie hers, and then 9 times out of 10 I'll put extra salt on mine. But again, like I told you guys, my sodium levels are fine according to my doctor. I'm going Monday to have my blood drawn and, of course, renew my medications because I'm on gabapentin, so it's now a controlled substance, which is ridiculous. But I've been taking it for 20 years. Anyway, it became, I think, about a year. 2 years ago, it became now a controlled substance where you have to get it. You don't have to go to a pain management doctor, but you do have to get a written prescription every 3 months. Yeah. But anyway, I'm weaning myself off a bit because my neuropathy is getting better. Changing how I eat. Now, I have had my cheat days. I'm going to stop having my cheat days. When I get the blood work done, they're going to go ahead and check. Like I said, I go Monday. It's been 3 months. But I've cheated. Oh, that's what sucks. She's going to check all my levels, all my vitamin levels, my calcium, my protein, my everything, my sodium, everything, my A1C especially. And it's going to be a glucose fasting. So, hopefully, my numbers will be good. They were good before. My cholesterol was in the good range. It was funny because when I'd gone to see her before, she's like, now, you know, your cholesterol's got to be, you being diabetic, we like to see it at least 100 or below. And I'm just not sure, you know, what it's going to be. And then my blood work came back. She goes, well, it was 79. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing. She's the first doctor that I've been to of 4 different doctors in Cleveland. Well, 3 different doctors in Cleveland in the past 7 years. That supports the whole food plant-based. And that blows my mind because most doctors are not trained in nutrition. Only nutritional doctors are trained in nutrition. They give and they'll tell you in every documentary I've ever seen of every doctor, the only nutritional training that doctors get, that's your general practitioners or specialists, unless they are a nutritionist, the only nutrition they get is I think they said like a 6-month course, or maybe it's a very short period of time, maybe not even 6 months. I think it's less than that. Maybe it's 6 hours. I know it's not much at all, and all the doctors that I've ever seen online will tell you that they do not have nutritional training, which is good when you do the research. If you're interested in things like that, if you're interested in finding out how certain foods work with the body and healing yourself, you've got to heal yourself from the inside out. Now, the way whole food plant-based works is if you I gotta check the mail. If you lost my train of thought because I thought about checking the mail. See? It's a little BS sometimes. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I remembered what I was going to say. Walking into the mailbox. Eating whole food plant-based, what that does is don't exercise unless your body feels like it has the energy to. Now, what's going to happen is if you go whole food plant-based and you eat the daily dozen, you eat the ones that you should eat, you're going to have more energy. You're going to sleep better. You're going to want to move. You're going to want to get up and do something. if you're able to. It heals you from the inside out. It is amazing. All the information's out there and all the studies that I've seen. There are like 6 different doctors that I follow. And there's actually several more. I don't follow, you know, on a regular basis. I watch them occasionally. The link that I shared on my Facebook page was a doctor who was talking about, and I said it was interesting. Oh, he's talking about the ketogenic diet, the myths and the long-term. It's great for short term. It works short term, but in the long term, it actually does damage to your organs if you see the studies. And he gives you all the information. And he talks about diabetics and insulin resistance, and he explains all that. And the way he explains it is very good, very thorough, and it's understandable. But what I was going to tell you about him personally, he has alopecia, which means if you look at him, he's kind of odd looking. He has no eyebrows. He has no eyelashes. He has no hair. He was born that way. He has alopecia. He does not have a single hair on his entire body. He is also type 1 diabetic. He has been his entire life, which means his body doesn't produce insulin at all. So he has to have it. And he was a fruitarian. Once he discovered all this, he was a fruitarian, which means someone who eats nothing but fruit. He now eats other whole food plant-based starches as well. Beans, potatoes, rice, corn, that type of thing. But his story is amazing. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend checking out his story. He'll tell you all about himself and what he's gone through. But because of this, he needs very little insulin, because his insulin is what helps the glucose get into the blood cells. And if your blood cells are filled with other stuff like fat, the insulin can't get the glucose, the blood sugar. It can't get the sugar into the glucose into the cells for energy. But his body doesn't produce insulin at all. So he eats a lot of high sugar stuff, a lot of high carb stuff with the studies that they've done. And he actually uses less insulin. His diabetes is under control. His A1C is like 4.5 or 5.5. It's normal because of the way that he eats. But he explains all that, and it's really fascinating. But anyway, I didn't mean to get into all that medical stuff with y'all. I'm going to go in the house. I've got a lot to do. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here, since this is going to be pretty long anyway, like 16 minutes right now. So, whoa, okay, I just went Chinese. I wonder about people having facelifts. You know, they cut your scalp and they pull your skin in different directions. Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, I understand sort of, like, because of the new, like the waddle. I understand trying to tighten your skin up. But there's got to be other ways. You know what I mean? It's just part of life. Getting older, your skin stretches out. And if you're overweight or fat like me, and then you start to lose weight as well, you're going to have loose skin. But as you get older, like I noticed on my hands, I've always had thin hands. I've never had chubby hands. Even when I was at my heaviest, I never had chubby hands. But let me show you guys something real quick, and then I'm going to go. Okay, so like, I looked at my hands and I was like, when did my hands get so old? But look, watch. This just shows you. See, that's the elasticity of your skin. Oh, it's not really showing it the way I want it to. It just like so thin. And I couldn't do that when I was younger. Maddie can't do that because her skin is taut. It's plump. And as you get older, I mean, the wrinkles. Well, camera's not picking it up, but I'm telling you, there it is. I'm telling you. It's like I looked at my hands and I went, when did I have 53-year-old hands? It's like crazy, right? Yeah. But anyway, oh, I got to take off my nail polish. It's kind of grody and put new ones on. That's one of the things I got to do tonight. But anyway, we're going to have tacos We're going to have vegan tacos. I've got tomatoes and lettuce and onions and Daya cheese, which is Daya cheddar cheese, which is a vegan cheese. And I've got some Morningstar beef-like crumbles, meatless crumbles. And I'm going to put some taco seasoning on it. And I've got some chili beans and put on it. So we're going to have tacos. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Wednesday, subscribing, thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if there's anything that you want to talk about or anything that you're interested in. Send me an email if you want to chat, young40mom@gmail.com. I'll leave the link below. And share it if you can. If you're interested in any of this information or you want to share it with a friend, please share it. We want to get those subscribers out there. And I tell you what I'm going to do. Since it's taken so long for me to get to 100 subscribers, I am going to go ahead and do the giveaway. I am going to go ahead and do the giveaway for the light bulb. Probably either next week or week after next. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it yet, but be looking for that. It is the Bluetooth light bulb. I've got one in my bedroom. I don't know if I've showed you guys or not. It's just a regular light bulb, but you can connect your phone or your tablet or your computer, whatever, to it. And it's like a little mini speaker. It's not very loud, but I like it. I mean, it's perfect for my bedroom. I attach my phone to it. Usually I'll link my Bluetooth from my phone to my lamp. But the lamp has to be on, so the bulb is on. It's got a little tiny speaker in the front of it. It's really cool. You don't have to have anything special. You don't have to have any special app or anything like that. I found them at Home Depot. And our office, we actually sell them online. And I think we sell them at the Discovery Outlet store as well. But anyway, so that was going to be my first giveaway. And then I'm probably going to do milestone giveaways. I probably will do one when we finally do hit 100 subscribers. Or I'll do one for, like my 500 mark or maybe my 250 mark. If I ever get there, I don't know. I know Erin said that it's interesting to listen to me, but some of my other new friends on here have said that it's interesting to listen to me, but apparently not interesting enough because I keep fluctuating. People leave, people come in, new ones come, other people leave. So, but anyway, if y'all know of anybody, share it. Let's get them all in here. I'm going to probably start giving away, once I do more giveaways, will probably be my cookbooks. They will be more than likely the meat-oriented cookbooks. I have some vintage cookbooks. I have some newer cookbooks that I've cracked. I've got subscriptions that I will probably give away, a couple magazines of like Food Network. Also some Taste of Home. I also have Cooking Light or Light Cooking, I think. But anyways, a bunch of magazines, cooking magazines that I've gotten over the years. And then, some, like I said, some vintage cookbooks. I will keep some of my Betty Crocker that was my mom's. I may give away the new Betty Crocker I've got. I've got several brand new, really nice cookbooks that I will probably end up doing in giveaways and things like that. Because I told you guys, every month I have 3 giveaways on my craft channel. So if you guys are crafting, you're interested, go check that out. Oh, and Becky, if you're watching, I need to get together with you because I know you had some stuff that you wanted to give me and Maddie to work with. And so yeah, if you're watching, Becky, I'll reach out to you in Messenger and get together with you. I gotta go. I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna be able to post all this because it's gonna be really long. And I apologize for it being long. It's me running my mouth. You know me. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you for watching, sharing, subscribing, liking, leave me a message, comment. Love you. Bye.